You've been making excuses for their distance, their coldness, their hot and cold behavior. But here's the truth no one wants to tell you. They're not complicated, they're emotionally unavailable. And there's a huge difference. Welcome to the forensic breakdown of the emotionally unavailable partner. This is where we stop the excuses and start the truth. Emotional unavailability is not just about a slow text back. It's a psychological glass wall. It's someone who deflects vulnerability, shuts down during conflict, and pulls away exactly when you need closeness most. Behavior number 1. They disappear after deep conversations. Vulnerability feels like a threat to them, so after a moment of real connection, they must create distance to feel safe again. Behavior number 2. They joke when you're being serious. They use humor as a forensic shield to block any conversation that requires emotional depth or accountability. Behavior number 3. They're great in good times but gone in hard ones. They can handle the high of the honeymoon, but the weight of your real-life problems is more than they are willing to carry. Behavior number 4. Every time you get close, they create distance. It's a rhythmic withdrawal. The more you reach out, the faster they pull back. It is a biological push-pull. To understand the cost, we need to perform a forensic autopsy on a real story. Meet Elena and David. On paper, they looked like the perfect couple, but underneath, they were living in two different worlds. Elena spent years auditing David's behavior. She thought if she just loved him enough, or was patient enough, he would finally open up. She was chasing a ghost of a man who wasn't truly there. David wasn't a villain. He was just emotionally bankrupt. He had built a fortress around his heart long ago, and Elena was exhausting herself trying to scale the walls. Whenever Elena tried to address the distance, David would frame her as needy or crazy. This gaslighting kept Elena off balance, making her doubt her own reality instead of his unavailability. Slowly, Elena became isolated. Because David was so distant, she became obsessed with his validation. He became her only mirror, and the bond became her psychological prison. For David, this was his childhood blueprint. He learned early on that relying on others was dangerous. Invisibility was his survival strategy. Now as an adult, intimacy feels like an invasion. Elena had a blueprint too. She was used to earning love. She attracted David because her nervous system was wired to associate chasing with loving. The distance felt like home. Here's the uncomfortable part. If this is a pattern for you, it's not bad luck. Emotionally unavailable people attract those who are addicted to the almost love, the almost commitment. You aren't loving them, you are proving your worth to them. You think if you can win over the most distant person, you will finally be enough. But your worth is not a transaction. You cannot love someone into opening up if they aren't willing to do the work themselves. Real love is the ceiling. Their availability is the floor. If the floor is missing, you are just falling. Subscribe right now if this is hitting home. I post relationship psychology content every single week to give you the forensic tools to reclaim your life. Don't miss the next chapter. Waiting for an unavailable person is a forensic cost. You are spending your most valuable currency, time and energy, on a project that is not yours to complete. Every year you stay is a year you lose. Look at the anatomy of silence. Their distance is a message. It is a choice. They are choosing their own comfort over your connection. It's time to stop translating their silence into potential. Consider the anatomy of a request. Elena would ask for connection, but David would frame it as a demand. This taught Elena to silence her own needs to avoid the pain of his withdrawal. Elena lived with a divided heart. Part of her wanted freedom, while her nervous system stayed addicted to the cycle of chasing David. This internal war is the hallmark of the bond. Breaking the cycle starts with a nervous system audit. You have to learn to regulate your own heart without their validation. You have to teach yourself that peace is not boring. Peace is safe. You may find yourself in a freeze response. Your body is paralyzed by the fear of the withdrawal. This isn't weakness. It's a nervous system at its limit. Honor the fear, but don't let it lead. Think of it as a biological detox. When you stop chasing, your body will panic. It will crave the high of the chase. You have to treat this withdrawal with forensic precision. Expect the pain. Initiate a 30-day reclaim protocol. Every day without contact is a victory for your nervous system. You are teaching your brain that you can survive without the spike. One day at a time, use somatic grounding. Feel your own heartbeat. Remind your body that you are the architect of your own safety. You do not need a distant person to tell you that you exist. You are already here. Initiate the eviction protocol. You aren't just leaving a person, you are evicting the toxic hope that they will change. Burn the old blueprint and walk into the light. This is your reclaim. Rebuilding starts with awareness. You cannot heal what you can't see. But now, you see the pattern, and seeing the pattern is the first step to breaking it. Walk back to yourself. Perform a connection audit. Surround yourself with people who provide safety, not spikes. Healthy love is a steady hum, not a deafening roar. Reconnect with people who mirror your true worth. Establish your boundaries, not as a weapon, but as a shield. Faithfulness is the floor. Peace of mind is the ceiling. Your boundaries are the blueprints of your new healthy life. Don't settle. Real connection is the covenant of presence. It is being seen and known in the stillness, without the need for a crisis to prove the love. This is what you are healing for. This is the goal. Real love, grown love, is proven in a crisis, while fake love is preserved in comfort. Availability is the price of admission. If they can't pay it, they don't get to stay in the room. Period. Awareness is your superpower. Now that you have it, their distance no longer has power over you. You are free to start the hard, beautiful work of healing. You are the leader now. The journey out is difficult, but it's the only way to find the person you were before you started making excuses for them. It starts with one decision: to choose yourself. Every single day. Relapse is part of the process. Your brain will try to trick you into going back for closure. But you don't need closure from the person who hurt you. You need clarity. Closure is found in the truth. Remember, their distance is not your debt. You don't owe them more of your life. Give yourself grace. The healing has already begun. You are the expert of your own life. Now watch this next. It explains why you keep attracting the same type of person and how to change that blueprint forever. That is your next step. Take it now. Your future self is waiting for you to make this choice. I'll see you in the next video. Breaking free is possible. Start today. I'm Rupert, and this is TruTalkX. Good night. Subscribe and share this with someone who needs to hear the truth. Together we are rebuilding the foundation of healthy love. See you next week. Stay forensic, stay free. Truth is the only anchor that holds in a storm. Hold on to it. Do not let go. I'll be here with the next chapter. Good night, Elena. Good night, David. Good night, Truth.